I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
I'll be back.
Get off my plane.
It's you. You're the rocket man.
Item to request.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Hello and welcome to Action Rankson, the first episode of our brand new podcast where we talk about action movies from the 80s and 90s and then we rank them amongst the other ones. My name's Aaron. I'm here with Josh.
Hello. I'm very excited.
I'm also excited for this. I will say that I just saw my my message from Stream Elements for Twitch.
Yeah, you did.
It says, I'm streaming Action Rankson #1 Cobra, but also Spyro 2.
Yep. And the alert for Twitch said that we're talking about Punisher, so it's just all over the place.
Similar movies.
One of these days, we'll work out this whole streaming thing.
I think it's Twitch, honestly.
Twitch
is the problem here.
But, I'm sure.
Yeah, let me go to my creator dashboard and my stream manager.
We're off to a rolling.
And my edit. Actually, yep, we're not. Okay, no, we're doing a podcast.
That is true. Ostensibly, allegedly.
Allegedly, and it's not Punisher.
Though, honestly, it could be.
It could be.
If you maybe went a little bit further in some areas.
Sure. If you killed his entire family, sure.
We don't know. We don't know anything about.
We don't know anything about him, really. Well, we have lots of questions at the end of that movie about who he is as a human being.
And why he does the things that he do.
I can confirm that on the actual stream, we are both normal looking.
I was going to say, we're both moving. Neither of us is frozen. I'm just going to make sure that I verbalize everything and don't rely entirely on hand signals to talk to you.
I saw that.
Damn
it
happened.
If you're in one of the three places we're streaming to, either YouTube, Twitch, or TikTok, send us chat to us, and if we think it's good enough, we'll put it on the stream here. Look, ready? Watch this. I can show. Look, I'm now live streaming Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage. Isn't that cool?
Twitch is the most schizophrenic streaming platform. Thinks you're doing everything and nothing all at once.
Yeah. If you like what you see here, you can. Look, I'm doing lots of fancy stuff here today. You ready for this? You can scan this QR code to check out the website. Right?
Look at us.
You can scan that, take you straight to the website. Or if you'd like to subscribe to us on Spotify, you can scan this one. There you go.
Well, isn't that fancy? You weren't kidding.
Fancy schmancy. What else we got? Oh yeah, I've got some images to show later from the movie.
Oh, good. I can only assume what they are.
Before we get to there though, let's talk about our early thoughts for Cobra. How'd you feel about this? Well, let's talk about when you went into it. How were you feeling about this movie? Because this is your movie. You suggested this one.
Yep. Throw me under the bus. I had so little expectation of Cobra. Any reviews I had read or critical response I had read was just like, oh, this is dumb action schlock. It's all like gratuitous violence and no plot and bad acting. I'm like, well, this sounds kind of perfect for an 80s action movie, honestly. So I was keen for that. And really all I'd seen is the poster, which is just Cobra with his aviators, his fucking matchstick, and his cool gun. And like, that's kind of enough, right?
Yeah.
So I was feeling hopeful.
You knew it was an action movie just from that image.
Absolutely. And the tagline.
And also the tagline.
It's a good one. What is it exactly? Is it crime is the sickness and he is the cure?
I believe it is, yeah. I believe that is the tagline on the poster. Yeah, going in, I was expecting, this is a well-known movie. This is, but I wasn't aware of all the behind the scenes stuff. After the movie was over, I messaged you and I was like this movie's rated MA, but it's like not very violent, and there's like one F bomb. This is like if this was rated today, it'd be an M-rated or PG-13 movie.
Yeah, I think PG probably.
Yeah, possibly. I think the final scene.
Oh, yeah, that would probably do it.
Yeah, maybe not a PG for this, but an M, probably.
Yeah, no. It turns out there's a work cut floating around.
Yeah,
on the internet with a
which
bunch.
Let's talk about some of this stuff now. This had a very wild behind the scenes.
A wild path to existence.
Yes, there you go. So for starters, this is based on a book.
Yes.
Called Fair Game.
A book that Sylvester Stallone supposedly wanted reissued with him as the author.
The author?
That's what I was reading.
What?
It sounds insane.
Wow. Okay. Fair enough. Anyway, Paula Gosling actually wrote it.
Yeah.
And it was also made into another movie in the 90s called Fair Game.
Yep.
And it's completely unrelated. So I don't know which one's more.
I can't wait to watch that one on this fucking show.
Well, I don't think it's an action movie. It seems like it's more of a drama thing. I don't know.
No, that makes sense.
But like I read the plot of that movie and it's like completely different. So I don't know which one is more accurate to the book. I'm gonna say that one probably is.
Probably. It's not called fucking Cobra for starters.
Exactly.
Yeah, the bit of trivia that I heard was that when the film came out, allegedly, Stallone wanted the novel reissued with himself credited as the author, and Paula Gosling just declined the offer. Because why the fuck would you? Why would you accept that?
Thank you for such a kind offer of taking my name off the book I wrote.
It's really gracious that you want me to reissue this thing that I wrote under your name, Sylvester Stallone.
So this movie is at like barely an hour and a half. It's pretty short, which I was happy about. I always love a short movie.
We love an 89-minute action schlock fest.
It's great. But apparently the first rough cut of this was over 2 hours long.
Yeah!
The closest estimated original running time is 130 minutes.
It's fucking insane.
It was then shortened to a roughly 2-hour director's cut, which was intended to be released in theaters. However, after Top Gun became a smash hit, Stallone and Warner Brothers were worried that Cobra, which would premiere the following week, would be overshadowed. So in order to ensure at least one extra screening each day, the movie was heavily re-edited. Stallone removed much of the plot and scenes involving characters other than his own.
There wasn't much plot involving him either. Where'd the plot go?
Warner Brothers also demanded that the more graphic scenes be cut down or removed entirely because they were too intense, and that some action scenes be cut for pacing. The extended television version of the film is approximately 6 minutes longer than the theatrical release. When first submitted to the MPAA, the film received an X rating, necessitating even more cuts.
It's fucked up that we have a movie with a villain known as the Night Slasher, and it is so bloodless.
It is you see the knife, just move like this,
and then cool knife,
and then you hear like Well, apparently about the knife, Stallone wanted this to be a very memorable knife, so he asked the dudes in the knife department to make a really cool knife, and that's what they did.
Look, there are 80s action accoutrements that this movie has going for it, like little things. Where if I saw them in like a good action movie, I'd be like, fuck yeah, that's sick. And here I'm like, yeah, that's pretty cool. It's the thing I'll remember most about this movie. And the knife is one of them. It's
the knife's one of them.
The knife, both of Cobra's guns, Cobra's car.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the car.
We'll talk about the car.
Because
going into this, I don't know why, but I assumed that Cobra rode a motorcycle.
Well, I didn't think about any vehicles going in, and then
I didn't think about it a lot, but it was not the car that I was expecting.
We'll talk about the car, all right?
Good.
I will say the car was owned by Stallone.
Yes, it was. If I owned that car, I would also want to make it useful.
He was also married to the woman who plays the love interest in this movie at the time.
Oh, you mean Red Sonja?
Yeah, Bridget Nielsen. Yeah. So
Do you know the funny trivia about the path to this movie's creation, supposedly, and also her kind of tying into? Okay, supposedly, Beverly Hills Cop. Sylvester Stallone was meant to play the lead, the titular Beverly Hills Cop in that. He rewrote a bunch of the script to take out a lot of the comedic aspects and focus on making it like an action blockbuster, which he would be more sort of comfortable in. And the studio declined it, not because it was bad per se, but probably because it was bad, but also because that would like
what they wanted to do.
That would just balloon the budget out to ridiculous amounts. But Bridget Nielsen, funnily enough, would go on to play a villain in Beverly Hills Cop 2. There's your connector. We've all come.
Well, also, well, she was also in. They met on the set of Rocky 4. So,
well, there you go.
Yeah. Okay, so this was originally supposed to be filmed in Seattle, climaxing with a motorcycle chase scene on a ferry between islands.
Yep. Which is crazy.
Even though everything was prepared to start filming the final theatrical version of the scene at night, Stallone demanded the ending be changed because of the mosquito problem at that time, which would have made night filming very difficult to endure. The supporting cast and extras were forbidden from talking to Stallone on set. At one point during filming, Stallone complained to cinematographer Rick Waite that they were falling behind and that he needed to push his crew to work harder. Waite responded by telling Stallone that delays were due to him fooling around with Nielsen and showing off for his bodyguards. Although Stallone was shocked that somebody would talk to him that way, he cleaned up his act and behaved more professionally, although he returned to his old egocentric behavior a few weeks later. Waite later
was this when he asked if he could get the book reissued under his name?
Probably. Waite later said in an interview that despite his huge ego, Stallone had a great sense of humor. Great.
Fantastic.
And also the director apparently was terrible and would have made a better producer.
Yeah, from the sounds of it, Stallone was the real director.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's quite
just a massive ego trip for Stallone.
I mean, it definitely sounds like it. Lots of craziness. I've written a bunch of notes. It's been a while since I've watched a movie on this podcast
that I didn't already know backwards and forwards.
But yeah, I've got notes. I'm going to read the plot, and we'll talk about all the shit that happens in this movie. But my overall thoughts early on, right now, I'm going to let you know, this it's fun. It's a fun time.
Look, it's not great.
No, it's not.
But I had fun watching it for the most part. Yeah. A lot of moments where, as you and I were speaking earlier, where you just pause it and rewind, like, what the fuck did I just see?
Yes, I did that. Yes. Well, at one point for me was I had to rewind it just to figure out what the fuck just happened. Because it was just like a quick cut and I didn't understand what happened.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah. So. Oh my god! Oh my god! Yeah, we're gonna talk about it.
We'll talk about it.
It's gonna be so fucking good. All right, let's talk about the plot of Cobra. When a mass shooting at a Los Angeles supermarket evolves into a hostage crisis, the Los Angeles Police Department, or LAPD, summons Lieutenant Marion Cobra Cabretti of their elite zombie squad to resolve the incident. Cabretti confronts the shooter, who espouses social Darwinist ideals and mentions a new world. Cabretti kills him before he can execute a group of hostages. Detective Monty reprimands Cabretti for disregarding police procedure, and Cabretti admonishes a group of reporters for not prioritizing the safety of the victims. Okay, so this film opens. Oh, you need Pepsi?
I could go for a Pepsi.
Oh, hang on. Just wait.
Or a Coors. Have you got a Coors? We sell Coors in this country. But what a good place to, open your movie in the supermarket. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for the Pepsi. I desperately needed it to quench my thirst.
Sorry, I forgot. I was gonna. Forgot I needed to do this.
You had a bit prepared and then you forgot the bit?
No, this is just off the cuff, but just go along with it. Okay, so this film starts. You can see the logo, right?
Yeah, now I can.
Okay, good. This film starts with this fucking Stallone doing his most vocalist vocal fry he can do. Talking about like statistics of the murders, how many murders there are, how many rapes there are, all
Murders,
this shit.
robberies, rapes per minute, per day, per hour.
Yeah, while some group, so there's a group of people that I don't think are ever referenced again.
Nope, not once.
And they're just standing around with axes and tapping
Clanging
them together.
Clang those axes.
While another guy rides
Out
a
of
motorbike.
sync with the audio.
Out of sync with the audio. Another guy rides a motorbike, and it just cuts in between those dudes and the motorbike guy, and then someone fires a bullet at the screen in slow motion. Cobra.
Yep. That's how you open an action movie, Aaron.
That's how you open a fucking action movie there with random bullshit that you never mention again.
Context is for fucking cowards.
Sure is. Who needs that? Just do whatever. As soon as the bullet hit the screen, I was like, this is a fucking movie right here. This is
yeah, I've chosen well.
Yes, this is great. Good work, Josh.
Nothing but the best for us.
This dude walks into the shop and he's just barging into everyone, knocking their trolley out of the way.
He's being a belligerent fuckhead.
He's just walking. He's walking in a straight line, and if anyone's in his way, he just pushes them out of the way. Don't he's not barging them out of the way. He's not going around them. He's just
shoulder checking him.
I'm walking here.
This is how I go to the shops on the weekend, so I understand.
Yeah. Just push everyone out of the way. Fair enough. I laughed my ass off at this guy.
Shoot the shit out of a fucking produce aisle.
So, yeah. I'm laughing at this guy. He pulls out the gun. I'm like, well, I mean, I obviously knew he was going to pull out a gun at some point.
Oh, no.
Pretty obvious.
Who could have guessed?
But I didn't know he was just going to shoot all of the groceries.
Yeah, he doesn't shoot anyone.
He doesn't shoot any people. Just all the groceries. Aisle. He just shoots some milk, shoots up a shopping cart.
The opening shots on the fucking produce aisle killed me. I was not prepared.
So fucking
after hearing
funny.
Everyone talk shit about this movie, how it's just brainless, mindless violence. I was like, someone's gonna get got in the opening 30 seconds. Nope, that's a watermelon.
Nope. Yep, that's a watermelon.
What the fuck?
And obviously, what do you do at this point? Someone's in there, they're shooting all the produce. Call the Cobra.
Yeah, well, look, we've only got so many watermelons. We're going to run out.
Which is great. Fucking great. Just call the Cobra. And he comes in his 1950 Mercury Monterey.
Yeah.
Which...
What a vehicle.
Was not a car that I would ever expect Cobra to be driving.
No. I was expecting a muscle car or a motorbike.
Exactly. You expect a muscle car, some sort of V8 thing. No, it's a fucking 1950 Mercury Monterey.
This fucking golden age Batmobile over here. What the fuck is that?
It's insane. So yes, it was Stallone's car. that he wanted to use in the
which
movie.
is even more insane. The fact that this isn't just a vehicle purely put together for a fictional badass character. This is something Stallone himself owned and drove.
The studio produced stunt doubles of the car for use in some of the action sequences, such as the jump from the second floor of the parking garage, which is so good. Which we'll get to. The production built 3 Cobra cars for stunt work, although they were identical on the outside. The moving parts were designed for specific sequences involving high-speed swipes with other vehicles, 180-degree turns, jumps, and 360-degree spins. This car I was just not expecting.
Yeah, it's very quickly become one of my favorite iconic action movie vehicles. I can't think of any that's off the top of my head right now.
It's every other car is just made irrelevant now because you've seen this.
It's hard recency bias because this is sitting in the forefront of my mind. But I can't think of an action movie car that's given quite as much screen time and prominence. There's Mad Max's car.
Yeah,
that's the other one that I can think of.
I'm sure
right
there's
now.
plenty. I'm sure
There has to be, right?
If I actually thought about it, I mean, there's I can't remember the name of the car, but the one in Bullet, obviously.
Oh, yep, yeah, sure. But
I think it's just a Mustang. I think
none of them are as fucking weird as this, though.
This is the weirdest one, absolutely,
and it really stands out.
Yeah, it does.
It's a fucking tank of a car. This thing is beastly.
So Cobra gets into the he gets out. He has a little conversation, saying all the lines.
Yeah, you get your sit rep in there. He's got to know what's going on. Can't just walk in there.
No,
half cocked.
He does walk in though, and he
Fully
starts
cocked.
sneaking around, and he just stops for a second, just at a little bit of a corner here, just to have a peek around the corner.
There are 4 Pepsi logos on this screen right now. 4 different Pepsi logos, 2 of which, to be
and
fair,
the cause
part of the same state. And the cause. We must remember the cause because
which
he does actually drink.
He does drink one.
Or drinks a bit of one and then throws the can out to be a distraction. I guess.
So
that Pepsi standee is so fucking good. The one with the liquid pouring out of it. Yeah. It's so fucking good.
That's our new background now, by the way.
Kind of wanted it. Great. Perfect. I love that. I saw that and I was like, I'm in for some fucking sick product placement, aren't I?
Yeah, and it didn't stop.
No.
At any point in the movie.
Fuck.
Yeah. It's hilarious.
I mean, look, you're in a supermarket. There's products there. It's a sense of grounded realism that you've got your Pepsi Cola and your Coors beer. It would be weird if you didn't have them.
Right. I get it. You can just make up fake brands and stuff.
Yeah, but it's so much more real when it's Pepsi.
But look at it. Look how many. You said it yourself. There's 4 logos on the screen. Oh my God.
These product placement standees, they exist in the real world. It's all for a sense of verisimilitude.
That's it. You got it. I will say later on he has pizza and it's just generic pizza.
He does have pizza. It's generic pizza, but there's nothing generic about the way he eats that pizza.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about the pizza for sure. Well, like I said, so many questions about this guy.
Much shit
that are never answered.
I kind of want a sequel.
just to explain.
Just delve into
all
who
of this
Marion Cabretti is as a man.
So he finally sees the guy, and the guy's got a bunch of hostages. And Cobra's standing in the doorway talking to this guy, and he says every cliche fucking action movie guy thing he possibly can in this one scene.
He's got to fit it all into a Type 5.
He pretty much does. So these are the ones I've picked out from just this one scene.
Kind
the dude's talking about shooting up the place and stuff, and Cobra says, "Go ahead. I don't shop here."
I thought that was pretty good, actually.
That's a pretty good one. Yeah. I don't deal with psychos. I put them away.
Yep.
And then obviously, you're a disease, and I'm the cure.
Yeah. It's individually, at least 2 out of 3 of those hit, I think.
Mm-hmm.
In quick succession, they are just kind
There's
of...
like 2 other ones he said too that I
Hey, look,
was too slow to write down.
There's so much going on. It's overload.
Uh-huh.
You can't... You're
Yeah.
you're still thinking about the Pepsi.
Too many. Yeah, exactly. That's the best. That's the best tight 5 where you're thinking about that last joke, and they've already moved on.
I can't focus on the next one.
Yeah. Why did he throw a knife and then shoot the guy?
Well, the knife wasn't going to kill him.
But he could have just shot him in the leg.
He could have shot him when he walked into the room. What do you want from me?
And then shoot him.
Because it's cool.
But he could have just shot him.
He could have just shot him when he walked in the room instead of performing his Type 5.
But he had to get his material out. He had to practice. He's rehearsing here.
Well, the knife is part of the show. Can't have the Type 5 without the knife throw.
I forgot he's a prop comedian. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's like Carrot Top.
Mm-hmm. Just like Carrot Top.
Yep.
So yeah, he throws a knife at the guy's leg and then shoots him immediately.
Does that cause him to let go of a hostage? I'm trying to think back because
because that's why he shoots him, because it's like he throws a knife at his leg and then he like goes to like lift the gun, I guess.
Because the guy's also got a bomb, right?
Right, he does have a bomb as well.
The guy has a bomb. Because
so he throws a knife because he has the bomb, and then shoots him anyway. Makes total sense.
It does occur to me now that like you're the line "you're a disease and I'm the cure" is said in response to the guy being like, "We're the future, we're the new world." Like, I mean, you're not. You're gonna blow yourself up. I don't know, buddy.
Yeah.
I don't know about this cult thing.
He kills the guy. There's like a group of people here. He only helps up the young girl.
Well, yeah.
Not that there's like an old man there or something.
Yeah, it'd be fine. They built old people different back in those days.
Yeah, I guess so.
To be fair, with the way people age, that guy was probably only in his 40s.
Probably, yeah. The way people dress back then.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he gets outside and all the reporters are out there like being like, "Why'd you kill the guy? Why didn't you just arrest him or whatever?"
I had a bomb and hostages. Like, I don't...
Yeah, he killed the guy. We forgot to mention, he did actually end up shooting a guy in the back.
He tells the guy to run. And he's like, no, I won't shoot you. And then as soon as the guy starts running, he shoots him in the back.
Yeah. That's how you know he's a bad guy. Before you were just thinking he was just a grocery murderer, but he's an actual human murderer.
I think that's one of the lines you missed in his Type 5 was just like, you shouldn't have killed the kid. It was a waste. I'm like, what the fuck?
So yes, the kid who is a grown
man.
Sure, is the dead body's under a blanket, under a sheet. Outside, and the reporter's like giving him shit, like, "Why did you kill the guy? Why did you kill the guy?"
Doesn't he have rights?
Yeah, and he just pulls the sheet off the dead guy in front of all the cameras, in front of all the public.
They all need to see.
And just like, "Look at him! You want to tell him his family? You want to tell his family?"
That is a surprisingly accurate rendition of the line. Oh god.
And then he just throws the sheet back and walks away.
So he's like dealing with reporters who are giving him shit for killing this guy, which, I do tend to agree that cops shouldn't kill people if they don't have to, but he did have a bomb and hostages and he did shoot a guy. So like, I don't know. Then he's got to deal with shit from his cop buddies as well.
Yeah.
Who are like, you don't follow the rules. Yeah, you're such a fucking rule breaker, Cobra.
F your rules. I
Monty-
can't say more than one F-bomb.
Monty fucking sucks, man.
Is that the nerd with the glasses?
Yeah, he's the nerd cop with the glasses.
Yeah. Oh, he's the worst. He's so creepy looking.
Yeah. I wonder if that ever comes into play.
Don't know. There we go. Unbeknownst to the authorities, the supermarket incident is part of a string of violent crimes committed by the New World, a cult that despises modern society and believes in killing the weak, leaving only the strongest and smartest to rule. Ingrid Knudsen, a local model and businesswoman, becomes the New World's priority target after she witnesses the group and their leader, the Night Slasher, on a killing spree. Knudsen is placed under the protective custody of Cabretti and his partner, Sergeant Tony Gonzalez, following an attempt on her life.
So, there's a few things. Actually, before we get there, Cobra goes home.
He goes home. Okay, so there are a couple of technical issues in this movie.
Just a couple?
Okay, I mean, like, things that, like, if this movie was made today, they would have used CG to fix it. Or...
we're talking like continuity sort of stuff, like shit changing, but in the same scene.
So he goes home.
Yeah.
He goes to park his car.
Yeah.
There's another car there with, like, I don't know, gang members or something. I don't know who.
Yeah, it's like a lowrider with Hispanic gang members.
Yeah. The guy goes up to Cobra, and he's like, "Hey, what do you do?" Because Cobra pushes the car out of the way with his car.
Yeah, he rear ends it.
Yeah. And the guy's like, "What are you doing?" And Cobra like gives him shit, and he like grabs his shirt and he like rips his shirt,
tears the
open.
shirt down. Yep.
You see the guy's lavalier microphone taped to his chest.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
And like at first he rips it and you see it and it cuts away. So you think, oh, they've
noticed it and they've edited around it.
Yeah, they've edited around it. Immediately cuts right back.
Uh-huh.
And you get just a full, here it is.
Because he just hangs there with his fucking shirt ripped down for a good, 10 seconds on screen.
Yeah. No attempt to hide it or edit it out. Don't worry about it.
No, it's fine. No one's going to notice. We're all too busy looking at Cabretti's car.
Pretend the character's an informant for the cops or something.
That's what I would have done.
Yeah.
Fucking...
No. Can't do that. He's just
also the scene where he goes like, those things will kill you, and he grabs the guy's cigarette out of his mouth, but like this?
Yeah.
Like he grabs it, like smushes his mouth. Yeah. Which is not how I would grab a cigarette out of someone's mouth. What the fuck?
Cobra goes inside. Cobra goes inside. Goes to the fridge.
Yeah.
He grabs out a box of pizza.
Yeah.
And a carton of eggs.
Uh-huh.
He turns the TV on, he sits down. He opens the pizza box. There is a single slice of pizza.
Yes.
He has a pair of scissors.
Yeah.
He cuts the smallest slice of pizza off the pizza slice that he can. Just cuts the end off it.
Yeah.
Closes the box. Uh-huh. That's his dinner, I guess.
Yep,
that's his entire meal.
Slice of pizza.
One end of a slice of pizza.
One pizza point.
One pizza point. Just the tip of pizza. And he opens the carton of eggs.
Uh-huh.
And it's gun oil. For cleaning his gun.
To be fair, it's a cool gun and it needs to be maintained. And also, who's supposed to buy eggs when there are people shooting up the fucking produce section?
He doesn't shop there, Josh.
Oh, right. Fuck. Probably because they don't sell eggs. God damn it.
So many questions about this man, the way he lives his life. And it's never answered. You never find out why he's only eating this tiny little bit of pizza. At some point in the movie, he does mention to someone, like he suggests someone
He does
change their diet in
Yeah, he
some
does
way.
talk about other people's eating habits a lot.
Yeah.
in
But-
at least 2 notable other sections.
Yeah, but never his own,
Well,
which is the one I have the most questions about.
Dude's got his diet down to the fucking gram of fucking carbohydrates he's allowed. I'm like, I only have this much pizza. Scissors. Not just a bite and put it back. Scissors.
No, scissors.
Scissors is fucking crazy work.
I laughed my ass off for ages.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. It's like not even like it's definitely the weirdest part of that scene. But there's also like when he takes the stuff to his desk, he puts the pizza box down, the carton of eggs down, he takes his gun out and he puts it on the desk.
Yeah.
He turns the TV on, cuts his pizza slice, opens up his eggs, his gun cleaning case, and then he takes his gun out again and starts to clean it. It's like your gun was already on the desk. Ah! And also, it's a Toys R Us commercial on the TV.
it's Christmas. It's a Christmas
Christmas.
Toys R Us commercial. Cut
Because it's
to.
Christmas. Like
Hang on,
we didn't
where's
talk
the
about
plot?
this at all.
Where's the pull up to now? Hang on. Oh yeah, no. Okay, so we got so much to talk about still from this part of the movie.
The fucking supermarket does have like Christmas decorations on the front. Like you remember how the 90s every store had those fucking Christmas
Oh yeah, there's Christmas stuff in
pictures
this image.
used to put on the fucking yeah. There's ornaments behind Cabretti right there. There's
Right
tinsel
there.
and shit.
This little
big-
tinsel.
I
Yeah,
assumed that was a Pepsi ribbon, but that's probably a Christmas ribbon actually.
yeah, that's Christmas ribbon for sure.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
Toys R Us is some weird product placement for this movie.
yeah, it is. Got to get the kids to see Cobra and buy something from the giraffe. You know.
Yeah, no, it's really important.
So cut to another example of Christmas. There's a woman leaving a shop, and it's like it's Christmas. But this is kind of where the Christmas ends.
What do you mean?
It's never
Those
mentioned
use
again.
toppings
It
all
never.
the time?
It's never introduced into the movie as like a main thing. There's a few scenes where it's Christmas oriented.
This is not a case like Die Hard where I could make a reasonable argument that it is a Christmas movie.
No.
Even though, we all know that Die Hard is a Christmas movie is kind of a joke. But you could make a reasonable argument. Look, no, I think it is. But most normal people are like,
right,
no, it's a joke. But you can make a reasonable argument that Die Hard is a Christmas movie. This one, fuck no. It's set dressing and it's not even used that much.
No, it's literally these few scenes at the beginning and then never again. Definitely not a Christmas movie. So yeah, this woman's leaving the store. There's a bunch of dudes who put on masks that at this point, from the way it's shot, look like rubber masks. Like you can't breathe in them. They look like silicone rubber masks.
I assumed that they were stockings. You know how people use fucking stockings as masks?
Later on, they're definitely wearing like a stocking mask. But something about these masks early on, they didn't look like stockings.
I think it's also specifically how it works on Brian Thompson's manimal mouth. Does look a bit odd.
Uh-huh. Yeah, they do look like they're very breathable, but
no.
Anyway. So I've written here, those masks don't look very breathable. They better kill this person quick before they suffocate. And then they do. It's like literally over in a second, and again, you don't see anything.
They rear-end her to get her to pull over. Or am I thinking of a different murder?
I think that's the next one.
God damn it.
Maybe. I think so. I don't know. look, none of the kills are memorable because
No.
you don't see
'cause
anything.
They don't show anything, and none of the characters get any time to really be characters. So it's like,
Right.
oh well.
Yeah. Cobra then goes back to the police department and
Back to the precinct.
he shoots. Does some shooting. He gets a bullseye all time. Bullseyes the whole time.
Yeah, he's the coolest man that ever was.
Can't shoot a dude in the leg. Has to throw a knife, but great aim.
To be fair, that gun, I'm pretty sure if he shot him in the leg would explode off and he'd die anyway, so be pointless.
Fine, great. Still makes more sense than the knife.
No, the knife was cool. We're keeping the knife.
My next comment is, holy fuck, it's that dude from Buffy. Brian Thompson played Luke in first season, the judge in the second.
Yep, I got a crash course in this the other day.
Yep.
And I was like, holy shit, it's Shao Kahn.
Yeah, I was reminded that he also played Shao Kahn in Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
I know that mouth anywhere.
Yes, it's a very memorable mouth.
Dude's got like a great look for an 80s action villain, even though I don't know if we ever came to a consensus on this, but like, has he been in that many action movies as a villain?
I looked at his... That doesn't seem like it, really.
No, but he's got such a look for it.
The Wikipedia article mentions that he had to audition 7 times because Stallone thought he was too nice.
Mm-hmm.
So
he also had to buy his own ticket to see the movie because he wasn't invited to the premiere.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know. He seems really confused by it as well. Like, the director seems like he was kind of a cunt to him.
Yeah.
And Warner Brothers didn't offer to, like, invite him to a premiere or anything. I don't know. And he seems equally mystified by it.
Okay. God damn. So then the next scene, Cobra's chatting to his friend. He's
Gonzalez, who just seems like a guy.
Yeah. Talking about how fish and rice makes you less violent. This is what I mean. Like, he's talking about to other people about their diets. Yeah. So I put, fish and rice makes you less violent, says violent man that eats 1/3 of a slice of a pizza a day. I mean, if you're going to believe anyone, I guess it's him.
To be fair, if I was living off 1/3 of a slice of pizza a day, I would also be violent.
Exactly.
Oh, and let's not forget half a can of Coors.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Of course.
Can't forget that. Then we get a musical montage of these two going around investigating people with no words. There's no dialogue here. It's just music, and they're talking to people without words.
I will say before we get to this bit, the kill that I was thinking of was the one where they rear end the lady and then murder her and then place her on a bus stop, and that's when Ingrid drives past and spots them for the first time. Okay. And this is where Brian Thompson's like drenched in sweat after he's taken the mask off. So yeah, I would guess it doesn't breathe well.
He's a sweaty fella, I will say.
He's a very, very sweaty man. But yeah, he just looks like such a creeper in that moment. I'm like, yeah, that's some good casting. Good job.
Good job.
Anyway, back to montage.
Yeah, so it's a music montage of people being investigated with no dialogue, interspersed with shots of
robots.
Robots and barely clothed women models.
Well, one woman, and she's mostly clothed. There's only because I watched the robot montage before this because I wanted to make sure I wasn't hallucinating it.
I'm sure that's why you watched it again.
I mean, it's just Ingrid. She is a model in this movie, and like, there's one.
She's the only one there.
Yeah, she's just in different wigs.
Oh, okay.
Which is really funny because the first time you see her, she's not in a wig because she's always had quite short blonde hair, and then in all of these shots and for the rest of the movie, she has quite long hair.
But like, this is the first introduction, and there's no context again for why there's someone just modeling with robots.
Yeah, the robots were very, very weird.
Yeah, being intercut with
And,
people
like
being investigated.
like cutting to it on the beat of Angel of the City, which not the best song from what's his face who did No Easy Way Out, but it's fine.
Right. Mhm.
But yeah, this was one of those moments where I had to pause the fucking movie because I'm like, those fucking robots? What the fuck am I looking at? Like, I didn't let it get far enough to see the modeling, which did not make it much more like normal.
Right. Uh-huh.
But like, it's dark and dingy. It's like homeless people on the streets and hookers and sex clubs and intercut with like white background chrome fakest robots you've ever seen.
Yeah. But then the funniest part is that at the end of this montage, the lights go out on the robots, and then one of them's like lit up on the inside, and then this ominous music starts. I'm like, oh my god, the fucking robot uprising's about to begin. What is happening in this movie? This movie's going crazy now.
You didn't think? No,
I didn't think there was going to be a robot uprising, but here we are.
I don't think there'd be robots in general, so points for that, I suppose. Fucking yeah. So when I was watching this, I was watching and Lauren was sort of watching in the background, interjecting whenever something funny happened, and she had left to go do something, and the robot started. I had to pause the movie for like 20 minutes until she came back. I'm like, I'm not moving forward without you seeing the robots. It's like homeless people, dingy alley, robots, sex club, robots, tattoo parlor, Stallone's beating up guys in a bar, he's shaking them down, robots. Like, what?
Man,
what a movie!
What a movie! Okay, so the robot uprising is beginning, and then so they're in the car park, her and the photographer, and he's like hitting on her and being creepy.
Real fucking skis.
Creepy photographer is creepy. Shocker. And then the dudes come to try and kill her.
Yep.
I guess he gets killed, right?
Yeah, so he gets killed. Some random schmuck in a business suit gets got immediately as he walks into the scene.
Yeah, and then a security guard comes out.
So
and she's like,
he's coming to return her bag. She left it.
Right, yeah. And she's like, help me. And he like pulls the gun out and starts shooting and misses everyone.
He's like a full foot shorter than her.
Well, now he's a lot shorter than her.
He's a lot flatter.
So I put here, that security guard is now a security pancake because they just fucking drive the truck into him, smush him into the wall.
This is like preceded by Thompson telling his guys to get her, kill her.
Yeah.
She's run off from the elevator already. About 15 seconds go by between kill her and him getting fucking Hulk smashed through the elevator by a van, and it's the funniest thing. Maybe in this movie, I don't know. There's a lot of funny things, but that
very funny.
A really good laugh out of me. Just the shot from inside the van as it's barreling down to him, the way it looks like he like rises up just before impact. It's just magical.
Yeah, so funny. I will say this is the point where I was like, this movie, like visually, it's a good looking movie. Like this looks a movie ass movie.
Yeah.
It's really well shot, and I wouldn't say it's the most well edited or directed, but it's very well shot or written. So it's got that going for it.
Yeah, you know what? It is well shot, and it's kind of fun going from like Marvel stuff every other week, where half the stuff is green screen and CGI, to just being in a fucking dingy car park.
Yeah.
There's a real sense of place.
Yes. And then in the next scene, the bad guy, the night stalker,
night slasher,
he's sharpening his knife and this other lady's there, and he's finished sharpening his knife, and he just cuts his finger to see how sharp it is.
Which apparently that knife was actually legitimately very sharp, and he fucked up his hands a bunch.
Ugh.
Like, that's a real cut.
Can't you just cut some paper or something? Just fuck it. Surely. I'm sure it's you don't. Well, it's to cut someone else. What do you?
I don't know. He's a knife pervert. What do you want?
Sure is. All right. So next up in the plot. Oh, actually, no, because she's placed under protective custody. So we can keep going a bit.
Yeah, we can.
Here. So there. My audible laugh as they held up that police sketch of the guy she described with the cheeks. Hilarious.
Look, it's not composite sketching is not a science. It is absolutely an art, and the guy who's doing this one is better suited to making memes in Tomodachi Life.
Yeah.
Because that looks like Brian Thompson if I got to him in Meme Maker.
Exactly. Yeah. Totally.
Fucking incredible work.
Very, very funny. So they interview her and they get the sketch and
they eat her hospital food.
Right.
Gonzalez is just like,
and
no,
there's
I
a whole
want the
conversation. She's like sitting there like with PTSD, and they're just having a conversation in the background about who's going to eat what. Food. Yeah.
And Gonzalez is like, I want a cake, and Stallone's like, you should cut down on the sugar. You always eat too much sugar. Again, with the opinions on people's diets, man.
Yeah. Next scene. Oh, well, let's hang on. Let me just check the plot here. What are we
Where's the plot?
Here? Where's the plot?
I was going to say the plot picks up back when they're leaving LA. So you've got some time.
Well, yeah, heaps.
You've got so much time.
There's an action scene, really like the first real action scene of the movie.
At least with a group, yeah.
Yeah. Where they're trying to kill Cobra at his apartment.
Mm-hmm. Before this scene, how high up did you think Cabretti's apartment was? Because I didn't think it was going to be
second floor, maybe.
Yeah, right. Like I thought it was rooftop above a bodega kind of deal.
Yeah, exactly. No, he's up pretty high. Also brought to you by Pepsi.
Brought to you by Pepsi.
There's a giant
massive
neon Pepsi sign on top of his balcony. But I will say there's some good action shots here. Some of the editing's bad, like they do the edit on impact, which I hate.
Yeah, it just lessens the impact.
Yeah, exactly. But they do some shit with the camera. Like he spins around and like the camera kind of like follows him a bit, and like they do some cool camera shots. But there's maybe like 3, and then the rest is just kind of it's not the most entertaining action scene. But it's
I feel
fine.
like this action scene goes past pretty quickly, and the one thing I remember is the dude getting thrown from the building
off the roof
and falling for what feels like a fucking eternity.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's in slow motion.
Was it?
Yeah, it's in slow motion.
It's also a long way down, way longer than I expected it to be.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely higher than the second floor. I can tell you that. So then they go to kill her in her hospital bed.
Yes.
And the Brian night
slasher.
Murderer, night slasher,
Nightman,
Nightman.
What?
Oh, Nightman goes and just stabs the bed.
Yeah,
just walks in and just stabs the bed. After he killed a nurse already, I think.
Killed a nurse, killed a janitor.
Yeah.
Dyed his hair black so he looks like 11 in season 2 of Stranger Things.
Yeah. Because apparently just dyeing his hair would make him look different.
Yeah, nothing fixes this. Like that.
The police
those-
sketch
yeah.
it's still
The police sketch with
accurate.
monochrome. It's still accurate.
Yeah, exactly.
I fucking love how he walks into this hospital. He stalks a fucking janitor. Like, he's already gone through the effort of dyeing his hair so he doesn't look the same. He slicked it back. In fairness, that does help a little bit because the sketch has his hair kind of going out.
Mm-hmm.
He stalks this janitor into a supply closet and murders him and takes his janitor uniform, despite being a good 2 feet taller than this guy.
Uh-huh.
And then the next time you see him, he just looks like a big fucking nerd in this green jumpsuit with his glasses. I'm like, how did you fit into that, my guy? Because he's not a small man. I feel like he towers over Stallone.
Oh yeah, he's huge. He's a big guy.
But like, what the fuck? And then some black nurse gives him shit about using the normal elevator.
Yeah, he's like slowly pulls the knife out.
He
It's like,
is just like grasping the knife behind his back. He's like, "Oh,
yeah.
urge to kill rising."
So he goes in and he stabs the bed.
Yeah.
Doesn't check if she's like in the bed. Just stabs the bed.
Checking's for fucking nerds.
And then she comes out of the bathroom and sees him and screams. And it's hilarious because it's not like she was in the bathroom because she knew he was coming. Like it wasn't like she's smart.
She was
She's
just
like,
using the
oh,
bathroom.
I need to hide in the bathroom. She's just like, I need to piss. And
It
then
would've been really
goes in the
funny.
bathroom.
Does that imply she didn't flush?
I guess, yeah, there was no flush noise.
That would have given it away.
They edited that out. All context has
So
to be
many edits.
edited out of this movie.
Apparently, this whole hospital sequence was fucking butchered. Apparently,
Yeah.
Not
Not
that it makes
surprising.
like it's pretty disjointed. It kind of goes
Yep.
all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know that I needed more of it though, so I can't say I'm mad.
No. But yeah, and then yeah, so she's not smart, she's dumb. Stabs the bed. And then we get a Shining shot. We get a reference to The Shining
Yep,
with her next to the door as he's like stabbing through the door,
stabbing
which
through
is
it with his big fuck off knife.
yeah, exactly. Which is fine. That's I love a little Shining reference.
We like allusions. We like homages.
Mm-hmm. Just a little reference.
Oh, it is also worth noting that like the girl in Night Slash's crew is a cop, and
Yes,
this has been
that
shown
is
off
true.
to us a couple of times.
Yeah.
Like the only member of his crew of any note is a lady cop who like
Right.
gives away her position, and that's how he knows she's at the hospital.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. And then Cobra is back at she gets rescued by
She saves herself by pulling the
she
fire,
saves herself,
fire
yeah.
alarm.
And then she sees Cobra in the hallway and they hug. Which seems a bit I don't know what kind of like detective
Seems a bit odd
you
for
know,
him to hug back. I completely understand her being in a stressful situation, almost dying, and seeing like a somewhat familiar face and be like, "Oh God, please help me."
right, yes.
But for him to hug
Him to
back
be
is
like,
a bit weird.
yeah. I fucking love hugs.
It's the 80s. It was a different time.
Yeah, that's true.
All about
It
hugging.
was. A different time where people didn't know what the magic word was, because in this next scene, Cobra is in the police station again and getting reprimanded. And what's his fucking name? The fucking nerd.
Monty?
Yeah. He asks for the police sketch, and he's like, "Why don't we have it yet?" And Cobra goes, "You didn't see the magic word." And he goes, "What magic word, dude? How old are you?
And then he literally
You don't know what
just
that
says,
fucking
"Please."
means."
Like, I don't. Yeah, no. Cabretti didn't mean anything by this. He was just literally saying, "Say please, motherfucker." Ask nicely.
Don't know what that fucking means to say the magic word.
Crazy.
What a moron.
It's also like Cabretti saying "please" is like
Mhm.
played off as a one-liner, but it really isn't. It's just, it's nothing.
right.
Why the fuck did we do this? Everyone looks stupid.
And we almost get a little bit of a punch up here too, which is fun.
You're out of line, Cabretti.
Of course. And then
I do like that
So,
in these scenes you've got like the commissioner, but then you've also got Cabretti's captain acting as a go-between in the same room.
yep.
Like the commissioner or the sergeant or chief or whatever is asking Cabretti questions, and then the one who isn't Monty, the one who like calls in Cobra in the first scene, asks him the same question. Like, what the fuck is happening? Why do we have so many actors in here? Where's the script?
Yeah. So then I think the idea is that they're going to drive around and like try to get
draw them out.
Yeah. And this is Cobra flirting, I guess. He's eating an apple and asks her if she wants a bite, and she's like, no thanks. Like the apple's pretty much gone.
You want my apple core?
Yeah. And then
if not, I got a pizza point in the back.
Pizza point. And then we get a car chase. Finally.
Yeah, the most like silent first half of a car chase I've ever seen.
We get the fucking reverse shooting backwards.
It's pretty
which is fun.
Cool. You get the chase through the car park with the little jump out the second story through the bars.
Yes, so he fucking drives off the second story of the car park. I go, yes! Like, as loud as I possibly can. Finally, something's happening in this fucking movie.
Look, things happen. It's just the big things are very few and far between. It's worth celebrating.
Also, that reverse shooting leads to an explosion where the car just completely disintegrates into a car, into the frame of a car.
What the fuck's in that gun?
And then, so this is the next part where this is the part where it cut so fast I had no idea what was happening. These guys are heading for a big fuel tanker, right? A big fuel truck. And then they're like, oh, and then they quickly like break through something and they're fine. And I'm like, how the fuck, what just happened? So I had to go back to see what actually happened. And so what happened is they're completely heading for this truck.
Yeah.
In the next shot, they are in between the truck and another truck, and they like the trucks are, I guess, joined together. And they like break through whatever's joining them together. But it happened so fast, like very poorly edited.
Yes. Quite.
But also, there are two conveniently placed fuel trucks right next to each other.
Well, yeah.
So the dude just shoots both of them with a shotgun, and they both make the biggest explosion, which is fantastic. But hey, this is all nothing, because now Cobra's got to press the fucking nitrous button in his car.
Yeah, you got to flip the switch. It's all very exciting.
Take that, Vin Diesel, you fuck. Cobra's here 20-something years earlier. Take that. Fuck you.
They should have one of those fucking cars in the next Fast and Furious. I'd watch it.
Should have had one by now, surely.
I'm shocked they haven't.
And then in the next part, there's like a bridge or something that's just like 15 giant speed bumps.
Yeah, so there are a few things that kind of pointed out to me that I assume this is LA. Like,
yes, this is LA.
It has to be LA, right? Because I'm recognizing landmarks from GTA 5. Specifically, these little bridges. I saw them and I'm like, oh shit, I know that those exist. I'm aware of where that is. Yeah, he's bouncing over these fucking things. He's hitting the fucking cables and signs. What is it that causes signs to spark like that when you just barely graze them?
I don't know, but it's good, and
I don't think those cables are electrical.
It's very funny. Um,
The so this car chase culminates. Okay, so the first half of this car chase, starting with like Gonzalez's car getting fucking T-boned, and he's out of it. He doesn't get anything to do. Fuck Gonzalez. And then like I think up until the point where he does the spin 180, shoot behind in reverse thing,
mhm,
no music.
right.
No music at all. Nothing.
Mhm.
Just the sound of cars and occasional gunshots. And I'm like, this is fucking eerie. What the fuck is going on?
I like that because I'm pretty sure in Bullet there's no music during that fucking car chase.
I don't know. I didn't hate it necessarily, but it was very obvious to me. And then in the second half, the music kicks in. I'm like, yeah, this is more. What the fuck?
I don't mind a musicless car chase, you know, if it's interesting enough.
I'm not going to go on the record to say that I didn't like it, but I will go on the record to say that it was like noteworthy in its absence.
Right.
And then when it kicked in, I was like, yeah, this feels more right.
Apparently the next scene is where they almost fight in the cop shop.
Oh god. Yeah. Yeah, because it's the one preceding their little drive up Mulholland.
Yes. And also, yeah, again, we get a little music montage again of just driving and chatting while a bad guy loads a gun.
Yeah. It's important that you know he's prepared.
Yeah.
That dude spends so much time in this movie preparing. Like, the fact that you see him sharpening his knife, I think more than once, is crazy. Who does that? You know, I don't think I've seen a bad guy sharpen a knife ever. Maybe once, but they're usually doing something else. Never in montage.
Nope. After more attempts to kill Knudsen and Cabretti theorizes that an organization is behind this, but his theory is rebuffed by his superiors. Thanks, Pepsi. Cabretti and Gonzalez leave with Knudsen to the small town of San Remos, where Cabretti and Knudsen fall in love. Nancy Stork, an LAPD officer and New World's second in command, infiltrates the police escort.
It's not so much that she infiltrates the police escort.
She's been there the whole
she
time.
is a cop.
Yeah.
And she's doing her day job.
Yeah, exactly.
It just happens to be a conflict of interest.
So they stop at a little bar place.
Yeah.
Which has a Cobra thing on the wall.
Yeah, it's
that was a bit on the nose.
Oh, it was for an existing brand of liquor, I think.
Yeah.
It's like King Cobra something. But it just happened to be very fortuitous for this film, I suppose.
Right. And in this scene, we get some more of Cobra's, like, this movie just randomly comments on America's legal system.
Well, yeah,
like, it opens with the statistics about murder and rape, and then in this scene, he's talking about basically how fucked the legal system is, and then it just every now and then you get like these little serious social commentary things, and they're interspersed with all this fucking nonsense. None of it really matters.
They're things that feel like they might matter if the movie ever delved any deeper into Cabretti's deal.
Right.
Like, if I knew more about him, maybe this shit would make more sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like, obviously, he's got a hard-on for the law, and he hates criminals.
Yeah.
I want to know why. I want him to espouse what his deal is, so I can at least be like, okay, that's why this is all here.
Yeah. This is also the part of the movie where I was wondering, is he ever going to use that matchstick for something? He spends the whole movie with a matchstick in his mouth.
He's just got an oral fixation.
Which at first I thought it was just a toothpick, but then on closer inspection, it was a matchstick.
Yep.
I'm like, you better use that for something at some point, buddy.
Apparently, the director of Drive,
Nicholas Winding Refn,
big fan of Cobra. And
that makes sense.
Ryan Gosling's use of a toothpick in that movie is a nod to this.
Nice.
Which fucking blew my mind.
That's cool. I love that movie. That's a movie.
This is also around the same time in the film where Pepsi's funding runs out.
Yeah, Pepsi decided they didn't like where the movie was going.
They
They were fine. They were fine with all the murders in the first half.
Look, they killed the
didn't-
car.
Yeah, they didn't like the rest of the movie. So this is the part where Coca-Cola takes over.
Yep.
And
And our alcoholic funding no longer comes from Coors; it comes from Miller.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So there's that.
Great. So it's like it's on the can, and the can is direct to camera. You got the vending machine that they're standing by as well. This bitch drowns her fucking French fries in ketchup.
Yeah.
Which I thought she was just doing as a gag because he's kind of talking about the legal system in that scene.
Right.
And in the background, you just see her just going to town on a fucking bowl of chips with her fucking ketchup. And I'm like, she's really going for it. That's wild. What the fuck is happening? And then Cabretti comments on it. It's like, you need a life preserver. Your French fries are drowning. I'm like, what the fuck? Why does he have so many opinions on people's food?
So then they talk about his life and whether he has a girlfriend and all this stuff. And he says not many could put up with the way I live.
One pizza point at a time.
I wrote, he really wants to survive off that single slice of pizza for as long as possible.
That's really, look, I'm saving a lot of money.
He cannot share that shit.
What am I supposed to do? Cut 2 bits of my pizza? No. 1 pizza point.
And then she asked the dumbest question in the whole movie.
Oh, okay. I've forgotten what this is. Please enlighten me.
Where will you go when this is all done?
Back
This is
to
his fucking
work!
job. This is his job. This is what he does for money.
I do remember yelling at the screen, back to work. What?
And his response is just, guess I'll move on to another case. So
Yeah.
what
Back
was the
to
point?
work.
What's the point of even putting that in the movie?
Yeah, I don't. Like, obviously, it's like trying to be, the romance they're getting into. Like what? What? What do you mean?
Oh my
Also,
god!
he just has a giant like burger. It's not a real burger; it's a fake burger.
Mhm.
It's not like a prop fake burger. It's like a fake burger that was sitting in the diner that they're in, and he's just brought it over as like a sight gag. I guess I don't.
Yeah, and then just puts it back.
I
That's
think he
it.
says something about, oh yeah, your entrees here, and he puts this giant fucking fake burger down on the table. I'm like, what?
Yeah, he's doing his bits again. This is part of his
Guy who wrote all
this
the
is
jokes
second
about
type
Beverly
5.
Hills Cop. What the fuck are you doing, Sly?
Oh god. All right. So at dawn, the New World arrives in San Remos on motorcycles and besieges the town on Stork's instructions. In a shootout, Cabretti kills many cultists, but Gonzalez is wounded. Cabretti and Knudsen flee in a pickup truck, which the cultists wreck with a roadblock. The pair flee to a steel mill where Cabretti defeats the rest of the cultists, and Stork is accidentally shot by the Night Slasher.
We do have a bit of a scene leading up to this where Cabretti puts together his fucking sick SMG.
Yeah, so this is another little montage here where they're all riding their bikes and he's like putting his gun together while
I'm
she
shocked
sits
we
on
didn't see like an egg carton in the background.
Yeah, there's no egg cartons in this scene, so don't know where that came from.
No, this guy gets a special case. His fucking handgun with a big white Cobra on it.
Mm.
I don't get any special shit. It gets egg carton oil. Fuck you. The SMG, that's where it's at. The one that's on the poster but doesn't have any Cobra like iconography on it, which seems backwards. I feel like you would save the iconography for the special weapon.
Yeah. So she's sitting there watching him clean his gun.
As you do.
As like this corny ass love song plays over the top.
It's the most 80s corny love song I've ever fucking heard.
And then she's like, come over here. And he sits on the bed. and they have a little bit of a chat, and they start making out, and then it cuts to the next morning. They're still fully clothed. They didn't bang at all.
No.
They just made out a bit.
Yeah.
What?
He had to go back to constructing his gun.
May as well just not had them make out. Like
But they have to. They're a
Why?
leading man and a leading lady in an action movie. They have to be together.
It seems
the
inappropriate
rules,
for a detective person to be making out with someone he's like protecting who has obviously PTSD. Doesn't seem right.
It was the 80s. They didn't know about these things.
Oh God.
There is also like a scene where Cabretti catches the Night Stalker's like mole in the cops. She's calling to the Night Stalker on a fucking payphone outside, and he catches her, and he knows something's up.
Right.
And he's like, "Oh, why are you calling out here?" She gives some excuse about calling her.
She says that like the phone's out or something.
The phone's out, and he's like, "Okay." And then she goes on to like blow smoke up his ass about how I really appreciate what you're doing. We really think you're doing a great job. And he's like, "Yeah, you too." What? You two have never interacted before this.
Yeah. They come out of the house the next morning after not banging, and
immediately spot her giving up everyone.
Well, before that, they're walking to the car, and she's the chick. She says like, "You seem mad," and he's like, "Well, you know, I'm mad because I haven't had breakfast yet or whatever. Like, I'm always mad before breakfast."
Hasn't had his pizza point.
Dude, what do you eat?
Pizza point and apple.
Do you just eat pizza points and apples
and then
for breakfast as
cake,
well?
Sometimes cake if he can glom onto some like hospital person who doesn't want to eat their food.
I think the problem is that he just doesn't eat anything at all. That's the problem. Nothing to do with breakfast.
He survives on apples, pizza points, and cores. That's it.
For sure. So okay, all right. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
So this is another one of those things where it's like this is a very obvious like badly shot, badly edited mistake here. The bikies are coming into town, right? All the people in town are like running away from them. This woman runs onto the street and picks up the doll of a child. She doesn't pick up a kid. It's not a real kid. It's a fucking doll.
A real child.
It's very obviously a doll that she picks up and walks away with. It's supposed to be a real child. It's very obviously a doll.
We can't afford real kids in this economy. We had to make 4 copies of Sylvester Stallone's car.
There was no rules about treating kids good on movie sets in the 80s.
Yeah, I guess you didn't have to pay them.
No, exactly. Yeah, that was weird. So yes, then the bikers show up. The bad lady's like, "Hey, they're right there. Go get them."
Like immediately after the line about breakfast,
yeah,
they spot her off in the distance, like in the van, talking and pointing. They're like, "Oh, over there!" Like, oh my god. You couldn't have done this like behind the corner or something.
Right, yeah, no.
Hide a little bit.
It's over. And then, the action starts, and it's some of the flattest action you can possibly expect. There's no impact from the bullets at all. Like, there's no squib. They couldn't afford squibs at all.
There's a lot of dudes falling off of motocross bikes.
There are shots, especially when it gets to the chase part here in a second. But there are shots where, like, you can see it's the beginning of them about to, like, do a trick where they, like, pretend to fall off the bike. Right? So, and it's like, they start to do it. It cuts to a close-up of the gun going da-da-da-da-da. And then it cuts back to them doing the stunt.
The implication of gun violence.
Right, yes. But it's like, it's very obviously edited to just like edit in the da-da-da-da for them to go to do their stunt.
Yeah.
And it's the same shot of the gun every time it happens.
Yes, that is correct. It's a cool gun. What do you want?
I guess they couldn't get more than one shot of it.
Yeah, no, it only fired the one time and then it broke forever.
But yeah, the budget obviously for squibs went to the explosions because there are a lot of explosions in this movie. But yeah, again, so they're getting chased in the truck.
Yeah, how the fuck did they get into a truck? Whose truck is that?
Oh, someone's truck. Just a random truck that's there.
Because I feel like they're definitely running on foot for some time, and then they just happen upon a pickup truck.
Yeah.
That is open and has the keys in, because Bridget just...
Right.
Oh, sorry, not Bridget. Ingrid gets in and just starts driving, and Cabretti jumps in the back. We haven't talked about his name. There's a whole part of their fucking character arc, their whole blossoming romance, is she learns his name is Marion, and then makes fun of him.
Right. Sure.
I don't know, the movie made a big deal about it. It felt like someone needed to.
Did it make a deal about it? Because I don't even remember that part of it.
It's in the scene that you are now using to frame this conversation.
Okay.
Where Gonzalez is drinking his Coke, and he's like, he tells the girl, oh, you want to...
all right.
You're going to go say this to him. He'll give...
I was obviously distracted by the product placement.
That's fair. What about Cabretti just playing with bobbleheads?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that too. Fucking so
weird guy, that Cabretti.
Yeah. So she's driving along the road, people chasing her. Up ahead, there's two cars that are perfectly placed for a truck to drive into and like split them apart. And she goes, "What do I do?"
You drive around them, obviously.
Just keep driving, which is what he says. Keep driving.
I feel like it's the only time you get any emotion from Stallone in this movie is when he's shouting orders to her, like, keep going or get down, while they're in the other car chase.
Sure.
Yeah. He's really flat in this.
Yeah, he is. And this seems like a lot. Like, I understand, I've written here, I understand they're after her because she knows what the dude looks like, but the cops have the sketch now, and I assume they've released it already. So this seems like a waste of time to like chase her down and kill her still. To just like spend all this energy on killing one chick.
If anything, it's reinforcing the idea that there is a larger organization at play. Because now there are clearly 40-something people out to kill this lady.
Yeah, exactly. It's 0 cents on the behalf of the bad guys here.
Look, cults aren't really known for their logical, straightforward thinking.
I guess not. They get to this factory, right?
Yeah, the steel mill.
Yeah. And they walk in and they're like sneaking around, and just randomly there's just this high-pitched noise for no reason. Just this
Yeah.
Why?
Steel mill.
Yeah, but like, couldn't make it a little bit quieter. Like, I don't. Surely someone is in charge of the noise levels in the movie.
Oh, I don't know, man. I've read the same behind the scenes stuff as you. I'm not sure anyone's working on this movie except for Stallone, really.
Anyway, he's running around, he's shooting dudes.
I will just say, steel mill as like your climactic final battle location in an 80s action movie, that feels correct. That feels right.
Oh, absolutely. Where else are you going to do it?
Like, it's not quite T2, but it's,
no,
same ballpark.
Nothing is, but yeah. But yeah, the another thing that would be changed using CG or something these days is this part where Stallone's up above and the dude's down below, and he says, "You have to." Oh, but he pours petrol on the guy, and he goes, "You have the right to remain silent." And then he finally uses the fucking match.
There you go.
And sets the dude on fire. Sets the man on fire. The dude, obviously, in between the line and the throwing of the match, had time to change the clothes, cover himself in goo, and put on a mask as he caught fire and fell to the ground very quickly, and then it very quickly cut away.
Can't have too much violence.
Well, it's again. I feel like they should have maybe, I don't know, shot it in a different way. Maybe from further away, so you couldn't see the obvious stunt performer being set on fire here.
No, totally agree. I do like you have the right to remain silent before setting a man on fire. That's pretty funny. Like, damn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't want the right.
I'll just burn quietly.
I'll just scream.
Oh fuck. Cabretti, what do you like?
So he finally sees the Night Stalker, whatever his name is.
This is their first time in like the same room together.
Yeah, and they do a little dance. They get into this obviously set up circle here.
They've just like walked onto the set of the Beat It music video.
Yeah, exactly. And they start doing the dance of Beat It.
They're just missing the chain tying them together.
Yeah, exactly. And they're just like walking around the circle, like
doing the crab walk.
Doing the crab walk. I can't do it. I'm sure you can do it better. There you go. I knew you could do it. Very funny that they're doing this, and also. Cabretti kind of gets his ass kicked here for a little bit. Yep. The dude pins him down and is like holding him over the molten lava. I don't know what the fuck it is.
Like molten iron, molten steel, molten metal.
It's metal, and he's about to stab the dude. Cuts to the chick, the main chick, and she's just watching.
Yeah.
She could do something, surely. Surely she can stand up and, I don't know, fucking hit him with something, find a piece of metal in this metal place.
Pick up Cabretti's gun.
A gun, a knife, something.
Cabretti's gun, which he uses the laser pointer earlier on to distract a dude.
Right.
Like, he just sets it up on a thing and then just stands in the other direction.
Mm-hmm.
Which I thought... weirdly very smart of this action movie protagonist. Good job, Cabretti.
He does a couple of Home Alone things, I guess. That's about it.
Home Alone things? What do you mean? Kevin McAllister did Cobra things. Thank you very much.
Sure, if you want to get technical.
I do.
She doesn't try and step in and help him at all. Like, she made out with the guy like a few hours ago. But she's whatever.
No, they didn't fuck or anything.
Let him die, I guess.
It's not that important.
But then he finally winds up the guy, and so here we go. Cabretti fights with the Night Slasher in hand-to-hand combat and impales him on a hook that drags him into a furnace. The California Highway Patrol secures San Ramos and rescues Gonzalez. As Cabretti is cleared by his superiors, Monty initially appears apologetic, only to again chastise Cabretti for overdoing it, prompting Cabretti to punch Monty in the face before riding away with Knudsen on a motorcycle.
Man, he really impales Night Slasher on a fucking hook and sends him into a fucking fire. What the fuck?
They finally did something to earn the fucking rating on the movie.
Holy shit.
God damn. Like,
that's fucking brutal.
There's zero violence, almost zero violence in the movie up until this one point.
Yeah. It's almost entirely implied violence or badly edited violence.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's
and then you get the most, maybe not the most graphic thing, but definitely the hardest death in the movie.
Sure, definitely. Just but they he hooks him and then he goes into the furnace, but then you don't really see him burn. You just kind of see him kind of get in there, and then
he
it
catches
cuts
on
away
fire a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
That's one I'm okay with maybe not seeing all of that, because the implication
no, I'd be fine with it.
Fucking hard.
I'd be fine with seeing him burn, catch on fire. That'd be cool. Yeah.
And then
Cobra spends 90 minutes Cobra spends 90 minutes rescuing a chick. His car gets fucked up in the process. Dude says he'll give him anything he needs, but then says, "Nah, I can't have a new car because budget."
Yeah, that's correct.
I don't know if the writers of this movie know. This is a movie.
You mean Sylvester Stallone?
Yeah. You can give him anything. You can just give him a fucking car. Make it worth it for the guy. He didn't get laid. His car's fucked. Give him something.
Offer him a slice of pizza in this trying
Give him a
time.
second slice of pizza.
Like a knife and fork.
Knife and fork. Something.
Give him a Coors, give him a Pepsi.
At least give him a plate to put it on. You know?
All he wanted was a Pepsi.
That's all he wanted.
Just one Pepsi.
But no.
Oh, God.
Coca-Cola. That's all he can have now.
Yeah, Pepsi didn't front the fucking bill. Oh, my God. What a movie. I love that they have Monty come back here at the end and be like, oh, let's bygones be good
crazy
bygones.
eyes.
That's nothing personal, except you still let him go over the top and he gets punched.
Yeah,
I
it's
was
good.
reading one of the various things that kind of came my way after watching this movie. That in alternate cuts, it turns out that Monty is part of this New World cult and is leading.
Okay.
I'm like, there, I would buy that in an instant.
Absolutely.
Because, like, in the bits with the clanging of axes, which they do again in the lead up to the showdown in San Remos, which again is not in time. There's like dudes in suits and uniforms and shit in that circle, and there's an implication that it is this big fucking thing that goes all the way to the top, but it never does. And I'm like, there's a lot of missed opportunities in this movie. I feel like not doing anything with this cult is like, why'd you fucking introduce it at all if you were just gonna do nothing with it?
I don't know.
I do wonder if the 2-hour-long cut has something in there.
You would hope so, but I guess we'll never know.
Just wait until I nominate the fucking work cut of this that's circulating online for another week down the line.
I'll be into it.
Joke's on you. It's an all Cobra podcast.
Yeah.
Alternating weeks, because I can only do it on the weeks that I'm nominating.
Right. Mm-hmm. I'll
How
choose
many snake-themed action movies are there?
Snake-themed action movies?
Like Cobra.
I mean, it's just his name. I don't think it's a snake theme.
He's got a Cobra on the gun.
Okay, sure.
Let me have this.
That's pretty much the movie. They ride away into the sunset.
Yeah, with a fairly generic 80s soundtrack playing in the background.
Yeah, not the best music in this movie.
Yeah, look, Angel of the City is fine.
Yeah.
That's about as good as it gets. And I mostly remember Angel of the City because of the like intercutting robots on the beat.
Right. Well,
fucking strange movie.
It sure is. I think it's fine. You know, I don't think it's going to end up ranking very high on this podcast.
What do you mean? It's by default, it will be our top rated.
For this week, sure.
It's longer than some Marvel movies got to be number one.
Maybe. Possibly.
There's a bunch of Marvel movies that never touched number one.
Well, yeah, it never touched number one. But like...
1 week is longer than no weeks.
That's true. It is. Anyway, this is number one on our list now.
Yep, Action Ranks in the official first ranking. Cobra.
Cobra. Number one.
1986's Cobra. Congratulations.
How long will it stay there?
Warren.
Who can say?
Who can say?
Not
it really
me.
Depends on what our next film is, I suppose.
Well, it's my turn, isn't it?
Sure is.
I have to pick a movie for next week. So, I've picked one that it's got subtitles.
Ooh.
I've never seen it.
Ooh, okay.
It's part of a trilogy. I like this director's other movies that I've seen. I just, for some reason, never saw these.
Are all of the movies in this trilogy eligible for this podcast, or is it just a couple?
I believe so. I think they're all mostly made in the 90s.
Exciting stuff. Okay, I need to...
Hang on, let me check here. Yeah, that one's 95. Is that the last one? I think so. Hang on.
It's funny because when
no, the third one came out in 2003. So unfortunately, we can only watch the first two.
That's fine. We'll be watching partial series all the way through this fucking thing. But it's funny when you say subtitles. My brain goes martial arts movie.
Right. It would.
You would
right? Assume.
Yeah.
I actually do have I do have a martial arts movie second on my list.
Okay.
But for this one, we're gonna watch El Mariachi.
Arriba.
Robert Rodriguez.
That's fun.
His first movie, which he made on a budget of $7,000.
God damn.
I remember like early on after this movie came out, again, I hadn't seen the movie, but like Rodriguez was doing like film school, like a free film school online. You would go to, I guess it was his own website. You would go and he'd have like, if you want to make squibs, that was like one of the early videos I remember of his, like, an easy way to make squibs for free or, for not a lot of money, which was just like fill up a, the bottles with the pump lids that they use for like fucking toxins. What do you call it? When you want to like kill bugs and shit?
Oh, like a spray?
Yeah, like one of those big bottles with the handle on it.
Yeah.
So you fill that up with fake blood, and then you like release it. Like you make a hole in a shirt, and then release it, and free squib kind of free.
Sure.
So I remember that being like an early video. So his like whole thing was like how to make movies on a budget, on a low budget.
How much did you say El Mariachi is?
7,000 he spent on it, I believe.
How much would that be in today money?
Okay. 7,000. Well, is it 7,000 US dollars or is it 7,000 Mexican money?
Pesos?
Peso. I wanted to say pesos, but I wasn't sure if that's like the cents.
I also don't know.
Is a peso a cent?
It is a peso. A peso is a dollar, I believe. Yes.
Let's just go pesos. 7,000 pesos.
What should be 7,000 USD?
In
like our concept of international currency is so bad that 7,000 pesos could be fucking nothing.
Okay, look, I'm just gonna look. Hang on, El Mariachi. Okay, no, it's $7,225 US dollars.
Okay, good, because
in 1992.
Mm-hmm. Because just going by today's exchange rate, 7,000 Mexican pesos is like 405 US dollars.
Okay, well, no, it's not that. 7,000. It's about $16,000.
Fuck. Okay.
Still very low budget.
Yeah. Crazy.
Oh yeah, like 7,000. Even back then was
even at the time was
low.
Nothing. That's exciting. I've never seen it. I have seen Desperado, and I think I've seen Once Upon a Time in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
But I have never seen El Mariachi, so that's exciting.
Great.
Awesome. Look at us starting with two things neither of us have fucking seen before.
Yep, that's the idea. You want to mix in things you haven't seen with things that you have, and
you also don't want to hit all like the big heavy hitters really early on.
Yeah, that's true. Well, my other movie, I only found out existed today. So
What the fuck? Okay.
So I'm
Now
looking
I'm
forward
really
to
intrigued.
that one. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. This whole podcast is gonna be fun. This has
Yeah.
been fun. I've
Yeah.
enjoyed talking about Cobra.
Yeah, the fact that such an average movie has been so fun to talk about bodes well for the rest of this show.
I reckon. Thank you for watching, everyone. Thank you for listening. If you've enjoyed the show again, feel free to go over to Spotify, scan this code, and subscribe over there. Follow whatever it is. I don't know what it is on Spotify, or maybe go check out the website. Maybe it's something there you want to watch or something. We'll see you next week. Actually, next week we won't be doing this. We'll be doing the podcast next week because we have we're going to be talking about the Sony State of Play, which is tomorrow morning.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to be talking about Summer Game Fest, which is on Saturday morning for us. So there's a lot of stuff happening this week that we need to talk about. So that'll be on the podcast next week.
More Summer Games Fest stuff. The Xbox thing is on Monday morning, I think.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
There's a bunch of stuff. We'll have things to talk about.
We got stuff to talk about. So in 2 weeks' time, we'll be back with Action Rankson for El Mariachi. So thanks, everyone. We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.